So apparently I wasn't done talking about controversial weapons. There's still hundreds of weapons in the game, and my last controversial weapons video, I only actually talked about 3. So there's bound to be some that I missed, which is why today I'm talking about a couple more weapons that may be seen as controversial. But before we do that, I want to let you guys know a bunch of you watching right now aren't actually subscribed, and this year I'm trying to really step up my video quality, so if you want to see more from me, click the subscribe button, it really helps me out. This video is also sponsored by Quicksell.store. They are an online trading website with a huge inventory of stuff that you can trade for, which is really nice, and sometimes you can even buy stuff in that site for around buy orders, which is quite rare and you don't normally get to do that. There is also a giveaways tab where every single week they give away an unusual, so definitely make sure you check that out. And the site is fully automatic, so you don't have to be trading with actual people, and you can trade at pretty much any time of the day that you would like to. The link will be in the description. Definitely go and check them out. They are a really awesome site. I've used them before in the past. Definitely recommended. So the first weapon I wanted to talk about in this video is the Natascha. And I can see the comments already saying, wow, this Scoutman is complaining about the Natascha. Yeah. I'm complaining about it. And honestly, I think that's why Valve made this item in the first place, to annoy scouts, so it's working. For those of you who don't know, the Natascha slows enemies down when they get hit by it, basically killing their momentum while moving and getting them stuck so you can hit them way more. And for a scout, that means you lose your main advantage of speed if literally like one bullet hits you, it feels like. People like this weapon when the heavy on your team is using it, but people really don't like this weapon when the enemy heavy is using it against you. I remember the TF Connect tournament in December. Basically, whenever an enemy heavy started running the Natascha, we'd really struggle to do anything and it would just be super annoying to play against. I feel like a huge thing in TF2 is the movement, and the Natascha basically kills your movement as soon as you get hit by it, and it really just messes up how the whole game feels to play, and for me it just makes it a little bit less enjoyable. But I understand why people use it. It's way easier to track an enemy who is really slow than it is an enemy that's still running really fast. Doesn't make it any less annoying. Okay, so moving over to the second weapon, we have the black box. Now, this might not be the most controversial weapon out of the whole list, but there's still a lot of different opinions that people have about the black box. Since it heals you whenever you deal damage, that can make a soldier way more annoying to fight because they're just constantly hitting you and just healing from doing that. I think maybe the black box becomes more controversial when being used with like the Contra or something like that, so the healing is even more intense. But for the most part, I personally think that a black box isn't too bad. A lot of fights with soldiers seem to end fairly quickly. Like, you either catch them off guard so they die really quick, or they just destroy you straight away. Apparently there's just no in between there. I honestly find the black box to be more useful for like when the fight has ended. So you get the final hit, and that basically just means that you're not left on super low health like you normally would be. So you actually have a chance of beating whoever the next guy is and not just dying straight away because you're not near any health packs. That to me is what the benefit of the black box is. Obviously healing during fights and getting huge splash damage numbers and getting heals from that is really good. But being able to just have a little bit more health than you would do at the end of a fight is a godsend sometimes. Especially when, you know, you're being followed around by stream snipers. See, I'm saying all of this stuff about the black box. I am somebody who uses the regular rocket launcher or the original way more than I use this weapon. So, you know. Okay, so the third and final weapon isn't actually just one weapon, but it's more of a collective. So, the sniper rifles. Now, this issue might be a little bit bigger than the basic premise of this video, but I'm going to try and work on it and hit some points anyway. This isn't going to be like super in-depth or, you know, all of my opinions all in one, but, you know, I'm going to try. A lot of people don't really like the fact that the sniper has so many items, which are his sniper rifles, that can do 150 damage almost instantly, and for a lot of the classes, that 150 damage is enough to kill them. So a lot of people who play the classes that only have 150 health or slightly less than that seem to have an issue with the sniper rifles and how powerful a good sniper can be while using them. And I think that's probably one of the more important things to remember there. Like, a good sniper is obviously going to hit way more than the average player using the sniper. I'm someone who plays quite a lot of sniper and enjoys playing him, but I feel like it still takes some level of skill to consistently hit these headshots that deal 150 damage and instantly kill someone. I mean, yeah, it's not the most difficult thing in the world, but there's still some skill involved and not everybody will be hitting a bunch of headshots in a row. I also feel like the impact of having a good sniper wouldn't be nearly as good if you didn't get a kill while essentially quickscoping. And I think that might turn a lot of people off playing sniper if there isn't a one-shot kill without charging kind of item. I don't think the sniper is too unfair, but there's definitely people out there who do think the whole concept of sniper and his insta-kill headshots are completely overpowered. Maybe I think like this because I play sniper a lot and I can hit headshots sometimes and sometimes be fairly good at him. I would love to hear your takes on this whole thing though, so please leave some comments. I would love to hear what you think. And there we have it. More items in this game that can be seen as controversial, and basically a whole class as well. Like I just said, I'd love to know your thoughts. Do you think my picks are actually any good? And I would love to hear your comments down below and what you thought of the video. I also wanted to let you guys know that I won't be posting daily anymore. Instead, I'll be working to post a video every other day to make sure the videos are the best I can possibly make them. And so I'm not spamming your sub boxes anymore, because I feel like I was spamming just a little bit. I hope you understand that, but it's not because I'm running out of ideas or anything. It's just because I want to be making better content for you guys that you will enjoy way more than a video I can make in a day. But yeah, anyway, thank you all so much once again for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you leave this video a like and also subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.